When I look at the Boston Celtics, the 4 seed versus the 5 seed, the Pacers, the backstory, these two teams come into the postseason at very different regular seasons, both tinged with a little bit of a disappointment. Boston was expected to kind of be a championship contender this season, but after a failure of chemistry it just felt that chemistry left the team short all year. It was not there. The young players who excelled in the postseason last season, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Rozier, all had their roles reduced with the return of Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, and none seemed to take it very well. The Celtics finished with 49 wins, worse than their finish in the last 2 seasons. The Pacers were 32-15 on January 23rd in the East until your star guard there, Victor Oladipo, broke his leg, and that ended his season. They managed to show somehow some toughness in withstanding the injury for a while, but a difficult schedule kind of led to a 7-12 finish to the season. After Oladipo went out with that leg injury, the Pacers offense was carried by a guy named Bojan Bogdanovic, who has averaged 20.7 points on 50.3% shooting, 41.7% three-point shooting. Bogdanovic has struggled against Boston this season, averaging 13.5 points on 43.9% shooting. Bogdanovic mostly guarded by Brown, Tatum, and Marcus Smart, and he can expect to see a combination of Brown and Tatum, with Smart, I think, out for two rounds with a torn oblique. Pacers were 14th in offensive efficiency before Victor's injury there, but have ranked 23rd since the injury. When you look at Bogdanovic, he's your best hope as far as putting up enough points to keep up with Boston. And the Pacers were 11-5 when he scored 23 or more points. Indiana can slow down games and turn them into sluggish, a slog, which is likely to mean some, unsightly stretches of basketball as Nate McMillan kind of attempts to keep things close. But this is a good matchup for Boston, a team that simply has too much talent for the shorthanded Pacers. Should Indy succeed in keeping things close, the Celtics will lean on Irving, who averaged 6.4 points in the fourth quarter this year, 15th in the NBA. I think the Celtics will take it from the Pacers, 4-1. Hope all is well.